Now, the holidays might feel far away, being it's the middle of summer, but if you're not careful, they're going to sneak up on you and wreck your finances just like they did last year. Now, in this quick but powerful episode, I'm going to be sharing some real numbers from the 2024 holiday shopping season that are going to shock you, and 5 simple, practical things that you can start doing right now to avoid going into debt this holiday season. And if you've been tired of that holiday spending hangover rolling into January and your new year, this episode is for you. Hey guys, welcome to today's show. My name is Brad Nelson, founder of Debt Free Dad. I paid off about $45,000 in debt, and I've been debt free now for more than 12 years. I've also been fortunate to help thousands of other people save and pay off tens of millions of dollars with the work that we do here at Debt Free Dad. Now, I get it. Like I said in the introduction, I know it's the middle of summer as this episode airs, but today's episode, I'm hoping, is your friendly wake-up call because the holidays are going to be here before you know it. And I get it, right? You don't even want to think about the holidays, right? You're enjoying your summer, as am I, and you're not looking forward, especially if you live in the northern part of the United States or if you're tuning in from someplace that gets cold during the winter. The holidays are the last thing you want to think about right now, right? And for a lot of people, though, the holidays means 2 things. Fun, but fun with debt. Every year, millions of people wake up in January stressed out. They're overwhelmed and they're buried under a new pile of holiday debt. And the saddest part, it doesn't have to be that way. Let me hit you up with some real numbers from this past year that should hopefully set off some alarm bells for you and get you to sit up straight and be like, maybe we need to think about the holidays this year. Because during the 2024 holiday season, 36% of Americans took on new debt just to pay for gifts, decorations, meals, and travel. The average debt a person took on was $1,181. And here's the scary part, you guys. 21% of those people said it was going to take them at least 5 months or more to be able to pay that holiday debt off. And even worse, 20% of the people are only making minimum payments, which means that they're paying high interest and staying in debt for a long time to come just to afford one holiday shopping season. In fact, 42% of that holiday debt was charged at the interest rates of 20% or higher. And think about that. You buy gifts in December, and by the next December, you're still paying for them and paying hundreds of dollars extra in interest just for the privilege of borrowing that money. And here's what's really shocking me. 28% of those people were still paying off last year's holiday debt when that next year's holiday was right around the corner. That's right. They're racking up holiday debt on top of holiday debt. Let that sink in a little bit, right? So let's dive into 5 simple things that you can do right now to enjoy your holidays and skip that holiday financial stress and debt. Number 1, right now, set your holiday budget today. Start thinking about what you're going to spend right now. The step is super simple. It's easy to ignore as well, right? But it can be powerful. Decide just how much you're going to spend on each person before standing in the store, feeling that pressure, being tempted by all of the advertising and the hype to get you to spend more money. So think about that. What's your number? Maybe it's $500. Maybe it's $1,000. Maybe it's $100. Pick your number and write it down. This becomes your spending target and your personal guardrail. And remember, this budget, the holiday budget, it's not about restriction, right? It's not about being cheap and not being able to have fun. It's about being intentional and being in control. It's about knowing what's realistic for you so you don't wake up in January regretting every swipe of your credit card or wondering how the heck you're going to pay off some of those things, already dealing with a lot of financial stress outside of that holiday spending. Number 2, start a holiday sinking fund. Now, I love this, right? And especially because we're listening to this episode early. The holiday shopping season is 5-6 months away. You got time, right? But if you're new to this concept, a sinking fund is just a money fund that you intentionally set aside for an upcoming expense. So let's say your holiday budget is $600. And again, say we're about 5 months away as this episode airs from the holiday shopping season. That means that you need to save about $120 a month, or roughly $30 a week starting right now. Do you see how much easier $30 a week is to save versus trying to figure out how you're going to come up with all that money at once when it gets to November or December? So that's it. Just save $30 a week. And it means when December rolls around, you're going to have money ready to go. No borrowing, no scrambling, no financial stress. It feels good. And honestly, guys, it makes the holidays feel so much better. And here's the beauty of the sinking fund. It makes big expenses, like I said, feel much more manageable. Now, I recommend opening a separate savings account or using, say, a cash envelope. Or if you have access to a high yield savings account, earn some interest on your holiday savings as well. It's just a win-win all around. Number 3, get real about your gift list. All right. This is where people tend to overspend. And I get it. You want to be generous, right? We all know lots of people are important in our lives, but generosity, it doesn't have to mean financial strain. So take a hard look at who you've been buying gifts for. Are you feeling pressured to buy for every extended family member, a coworker, a distant acquaintance? Consider alternatives when it comes to some of the gift giving as all, like family gift exchanges, setting up spending limits, or focusing on experiences instead of actual physical gifts, or just spending time together with an individual and coming up with ways to save more money and be more practical that way. And by the way, guys, other people are dealing with holiday financial stress as well. So you might be surprised how many people are willing to actually do this, because we're all trying to figure out how to afford the holidays and make sure that we're reducing as much of that stress as we can. And here's the question I want you to reflect on too. Are you buying gifts for people who don't even need them? Or is it simply out of just obligation? You feel obligated to do it. Remember, your financial peace, that matters too, right? And have an honest conversation now so you're not stuck overspending later on. Number 4, get in the habit of tracking every dollar you spend. Now, if you've been listening to the Debt Free Dad podcast, we talk about this one a lot. It's like a broken record around here. Track your spending. So many people don't track. They have no idea where their money is going. And here's where people lose control, especially during the holidays when life gets busy. Because if you don't track your spending, you're going to overspend. It's guaranteed that you will overspend. Now, I'm not saying that you need to create some elaborate spreadsheet and spend hours and hours on this stuff every single day. That's not what we want you to do. Just keep a simple note in your phone app, all right? Or write it down in a simple notebook. Every single gift purchase, every holiday meal, every decoration that you buy. Now, why is this important? Because seeing your spending in real time will help you pump the brakes before you blow past the planned budget that you set up. Also, guys, this is really important to do just all the time, not just for the holidays, but really just for every monthly budget that you have, is tracking your spending, because awareness is key. Now, number 5, avoid the last minute panic spend. This is probably the biggest holiday spending trap out there, especially if you have kids, right? Did we buy enough? Do they have enough to open? And you panic and you end up spending more money than you want to because you feel that pressure to buy. And again, during the holiday shopping season, because you're rushing and you're busy, you don't price compare. You don't look for deals. You just swipe and move on, right? So to avoid this, start shopping earlier. This is the cool part about setting up that sinking fund earlier, is because you're going to have cash in a savings account. So when gifts go on sale or you see something that you want to pick up for an individual, you can start gradually buying these things over time, especially before all that holiday noise and advertising hits, right? So spread it out and you'll be less overwhelmed when it comes into December. And the beautiful part is most of your shopping can be done and you can actually sit back and enjoy the holiday season like you should. All right, let's recap. Number 1, set your holiday budget right now. Get working on this week. Number 2, start saving with a holiday sinking fund. Remember, open up a separate bank account, make the savings automatic, put that money away, and then when it comes to time shop, you got money to go ahead and do that. Stay out of debt. Be intentional about who you're buying gifts for. Make that gift list early. Number 4 is obviously tracking every single dollar that you spend. And again, don't just do this during the holidays. Do it right now for everything in your life. You'll be amazed at how much money you're going to find that you can even start maybe saving more for the holidays. And then number 5, start shopping early and avoid last minute panic buys and all of that holiday noise that's going to be out there. And here's the bottom line. The holidays should be fun. It shouldn't be financially stressful. A little planning now means a lot less stress later. And if you're not sure where to even find extra money to start your holiday fund, I want to invite you to check out one of our brand new workshops called Find Hidden Money. It is awesome. And in this free workshop, I'm going to actually help you uncover money that's in your budget you didn't even realize was there. So you can prepare for things like the holidays without going deeper into debt. All you have to do to sign up is just head over to debtfreedad.com, click on the free resources at the top of the page, and you'll see the workshop there. And I can't wait to see how much money that you can find. All right, guys, that's it for today's episode. We will see you guys on the next show.